Wait, what the?
Is it A?
Bro, you haven't said shit. You haven't said a single word. They fade-eyed A and like, okay, fine. You didn't calm that because that's on the mini-map, I guess, maybe. But now you hear at least 3. You've got Sova and Fade here. And your teammate has to say, is it A? And you don't even answer them. Your first comm is, oh. Bro, look. Your Reyna is alone on C. Do you know what that means? It means she's holding an angle. You know what that means? It means she can't look at her goddamn mini-map. You're developing a bad habit for your teammate Reyna right now. You know why? Because your Reyna is going to be like, oh, shit, I should have looked at my mini-map. And now next time she's holding an angle, she's going to take a quick glance at that mini-map because of annoying teammates like you who don't talk. And then she's going to die while she gets peeked because she glanced at her mini-map. And she's going to go, ah, shit. You're the problem. You're creating this cycle. You're creating bad habits for every player in Diamond because this Reyna should be able to be dialed in on her crosshair and hold an angle and fight and really control that space because she should be able to trust you to go, I hear 4A. But instead, you hear 4A and you know what you come? Jack shit. They push you tree and you come, oh. Hey, Woohoojin here. Did you know that I stream every weekday doing VOD reviews and playing ranked? If you enjoy the videos, the best way to support me is to show up live. If this video was just uploaded, it's very likely that I'm streaming right now. All of my coaching is free, but that means I need to make money in other ways. Please consider supporting me with a Discord subscription if you can afford to do so. I run many live events for my tier 3 subscribers as a thank you for letting me pursue my passion every day. At 2,000 subscribers, I'll be booking a flight out to EU and to APAC to play in-houses on your servers. Thank you for supporting me. Enjoy the video. Lily wouldn't disagree with that. She told me she wanted to play Jet one day. She's like, you know what? I'm committing to Jet. I spent over 2 hours preparing a video for her of like Jet executes on every site, on every map. And then she didn't pick Jet. You know, like, what are you gonna do, man? Mind sharing that video with me? Yeah, I got you. Boom. This is like for beginners. Like, I would not recommend this video for people who are not a beginner. It's unlisted on YouTube, but I'll happily grab the link right now for all of you. It's called Simple Jet Executes for Every Site on Every Map for Dummies. Walk into the smoke, updraft, dash on the site, and fight here. But I basically just gave some executes that'd be highly effective in Lily's ELO. Like if Lily practiced this to smoke off, updraft dash onto B, you do this in silver and you top frag. So that's what all of these are. Like they're just simple. You fight these angles. Then once we get ready to come out sight, we're gonna smoke and another smoke, and we're gonna go elbow, push through and fight through towards their spawn. Yeah, and like this routing, like any player who's actually good at the game will tell you that this sucks. So you got to understand the routing that I gave Lily here was not good. Like routing elbow like this is good for a beginner because they're going to get to isolate fights and take easy duels and get to peek these dudes CT for easy fights. This is not optimal for like entering for a team in a higher rated game. Okay. So take this video with a grain of salt that I just dropped in chat. These are really like, you're a beginner at the game. You struggle to get value. You want to learn Jet. Take these and you'll cook. You'll cook. These are good. These are good for beginners. Onto the Yoru VOD.
I'm gonna play tree. I'm gonna throw a TP to C.
Okay, so the problem with playing tree is we're not going to get info fast enough, I feel. Like, I sort of want you to be taking this early contact because you've got the TP over C.
In this corner.
Okay.
What do you do?
I like fight them.
Does Egster play over here like this with that TP? I feel like Egster is more likely to be in this area, pushing up. And like if you're playing Yoru and you haven't watched this guy, then like why would you even come to me for coaching first? Like, let's go watch the dude who's consistently able to hit rank 1 playing this agent. Yep. Like first round, he's using his clone, push up. His clone's going to take first contact. He's going to peek fight with it. And the point is, if they're not here, he'll get that info so quickly that he can TPC way faster.
I'm TPing you.
On C.
I'm here.
Anyways, you're playing Flash, which is interesting. How do you use the Flash here? Because the clone seems way easier to use. Like you could have just cloned Bend and fought. You feel?
No, I whiffed.
It's huge flank.
So the reason why you whiffed is because you rushed. I think you heard this smoke behind you fading and you thought to yourself, oh no, if they're back there, they're going to shoot me. Am I correct? And so you routed to like quickly get behind this box, even though it's suboptimal movement for a fight bend. Am I correct so far? Because that seems to be what you're doing. You seem to be like worried about that guy. So you like come in front of that box and you practically peek this sage with like W. You can see here, Hippo is processing. I got time. This is like critical. So yes. There's a lot of processing, Hippo. Holy shit. So the problem is when you throw your flash here, what does this mean? You can't fire your gun right now. It means you have to look at your mini map. What would we see on our mini map? We see this big guy, chamber, blanking, taking mound control. And so now we should understand that if they happen to be in like this area, our chambers got them. Not a problem. So because you are unaware of chamber's location, you route suboptimally here. It's far better for you to be hugging this back wall, this low peak, that bend angle to fight them. But instead you're like paranoid about your back. But look at your mini map. Look what you're scared of. You're scared of nothing. So you round that corner and you end up having to take this fight very poorly because of it. Because of the way that we round this corner. You see, it's an awareness diff. Because we're unaware of our chamber's location, we end up routing horribly. If we were hugging this back wall, we would have killed two here.
Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't see the map. I know.
I'll stay.
Creed is probably healed.
You're done.
What a shot.
It was a deady peek.
It was
Resmoke.
not a daddy peek. You killed her with a pre-fire. Daddy peek is like a like you peek out stationary to clear an angle and you
Looking in 3 seconds.
Bro so confidently said it was a daddy peek.
Can you walk out with me, Fid?
Yes.
I feel like you just don't use your clone.
Oh, what?
Bro, wait, how is he there?
I have no idea.
and then he comes behind me. Oh my god.
That's not your fault, but like
Oh, bro.
you never use your clone. That's not your fault though. That's Omen's fault.
But I there too. Yeah.
Let's start there.
I have no idea how Omen just let that guy go past.
To be ready to smoke.
Wait, what the?
Is it A?
Portal closed.
Is it A?
I need him to shoot the
Oh, I blinded both of them. Dang it.
There still hasn't been a single comm that has said it's A.
I need him
I
to
was
shoot
in
the
my
blind.
smoke.
Your Omen said, oh, I blinded both of them. I was in my smoke.
My TP expired like 4 spots behind.
Goodbye. My last player standing.
And now you're poor Reyna. You're poor Reyna. You gotta understand, if this is me in the in-houses, I'm actually probably just as late as her. I think she actually has good technique. She's probably staring at her crosshair. And I am livid. I am so livid. You know why I'm livid? Because I've already broken that bad habit. I'm not gonna glance at my minimap like that. And so I'm pissed that my own tier 3 subscribers in the in-house aren't communicating with me. What the hell? One sec, chat. I have to lower my blinds. The sun is attacking me. Isn't it crazy that we just live on like this massive fucking sphere that just floats in this huge vacuum, and there's this other sphere that's like 5 million times bigger than our sphere, and it's just like our sphere is slowly rotating off axis, and so the path that other bigger sphere takes like changes day to day very marginally, and you never notice it day to day, but longer term it'll like start coming through your window when it wasn't coming through it in the summer, because in the summer that bigger sphere was like on a different whatever.
I think it's C.
Why'd
Yeah, it's C.
you switch the classic
Face
so
your
early?
fear!
Big teleport. That's. I'll handle this. I'm back.
Spike down.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking everything right there. You got that, right? I don't have to say it because you don't say it. So I figured you'd just understand my notes for you at this point now. Sort of like how you felt like your teammates would just understand what you're doing and how to play around you. Now let me bring you into my world.
Fear!
Big teleport.
Yo, I'm gonna pop YORU ult and open the door out mound. I'm coming out now. I don't see anything out mound. Fade's in the smoke. Reyna stage are both bend. All 4 bend. All 5 are out. I'm gonna flash bend and come out. Brimstone down. Spike down top side. I've got bend control. I've got clone. You want us to take bend with me? Like, bro, like sometimes I get in the zone. No, you don't. This ain't in the zone. This is you are too fucking dizzy to talk. This is different. Sometimes you get overloaded and you don't calm because you can't calm. That's what you need to be saying. This isn't in the zone. You know why? Because when I'm in the zone, I calm. Getting in the zone doesn't mean you're mute, okay? You're not in the zone right now. You're overloaded. The reason why you can't calm in this moment is because it's not a subconscious process for you. It's not something that just happens automatically, which is why we're different. It is something that happens automatically for me, which is your problem. It's a huge problem. Like, what the hell? What is this? This round, you just don't say a single word. And so your teammates are just completely lost. Also, you never use your clone and it pisses me off. Like, like who the hell doesn't clone here? What type of self-respected YORU player doesn't use clone around this corner now? What are you doing? What? What?
70. Nice shot.
You barely lose? It's literally a clone diff. Like if you'd cloned. Once the teammate told me at 10-2 I was coming too much. Bro, I was playing duo queue with OD26 this one time. And I was like giga sweating. Like I'm IGLing pre-round. I'm calming mid-round. And this dude, he's like mid-radiant. He was pissed that I was trying this hard. He literally told me like, bro, stop. I'm just trying to fucking shoot them. And he was in this like shared Discord that I wasn't in, but OD was in. I was like a smaller streamer at the time. Okay. Like way smaller than OD. And OD is like going to bat for me. He's like, bro, you're literally playing in like the highest elo of ranked and you're getting mad that he's trying his hardest to like communicate with the team. Like, and this dude's like really convinced he's in the right and like people shouldn't be communicating so try hard in ranked. Oh my God, bro. You got to understand that will happen in every elo. That's what I'm trying to tell you. People are going to be mad that you're trying in every elo. Okay, they're going to make fun of you. They're going to be like, wow, it's just a game and you're communicating so hard. You got 2 choices. Choice 1, don't care about those people. They prioritize different things than you. Choice 2, listen to those people and stop caring about your elo and stop coming to me for VOD review. Because ultimately at the end of the day, it's one of those two. You either care about your rank and you want to rank up and get better, and therefore you should be communicating and mid-rounding and working on your call outs, or you don't give a f, you just want to play and have fun. And that's fine, but like, don't bring me a VOD. So right now, this is your problem, Hippo. I don't need to see more. You're way too silent. It's not even funny how silent you are. It's pissing me off how silent you are. It's making me like genuinely mad how quiet you are. It is unacceptable. You cannot be playing a coordinated tactical FPS and be this silent. Like the judge round is more defensible because you're in the heat of the moment, but the tree round where you're just holding the door and you hear 4 sets of footsteps and you don't say a single word, as far as I'm concerned, that is just completely undefensible. Like, what are you doing, man? Talk a lot. I expect next VOD at a minimum to see you call out every single enemy you see / hear. A minimum. We have a DM call outs. Yeah, perfect. There's a command for it. This is a drill I highly recommend. Perfect. I don't even need to see more. I'm going to show you what you need to do. So first, you need to play deathmatch. And every time you get into a fight with an enemy, I do it right now. You're going to hold your push to talk button. God, old Wahujin is so useful. And you're going to say location and then agent name. Think you're just getting dizzy? Yeah, no shit. It's not subconscious for you. It's something you need to practice. I'm not saying, oh, just do this, Hippo. It's easy. Bring me a VOD tomorrow. No. It's a skill. Like any skill, you need to practice it and hone it. You don't just wake up one day and go, you know what? Okay, I'm calming today. No, bro. That's like waking up and going, you know what? I'm not going to crouch spread today. No, it's not that simple. And then any damage. If you can calm, wait, what? Here's how you practice it. 1 ramen, dead. 1 mid frog, dead. Sewer's dead. Be heaven, dead. Sewer's mid, dead. But be heaven, dead. Just like that. You just go around deathmatch and you have to talk specifically when you're getting into these fights. You know why? Because it's really fucking hard. It's hard for people like you to do this because you can't talk and shoot. You know why you can't talk and shoot? Because it's not subconscious. And this is how you get it to that point. You just have to go grind it out. A coach for a tier 1 organization watching my stream one day, and he was like, yeah, I literally have my players do this. Like sometimes you'll sign like a rookie who doesn't have comms like this, but they're cracked. And you want them to have comms like this because you need comms like this to play at the top level when it comes to coordinated play. This is exactly what they do. This is what they do. They just grind deathmatch and you call out people. You can't scream. Bro, I'm not screaming. Look, 1B heaven. Dead. 1 male. They're coming sewers. Amen. 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 I said all of those call outs quieter than I've been like during my entire VOD review. What do you mean scream? Energy. Energy and volume are different things. Honestly, huge comm advice is useful for all aspects in life. Like when you see your coworker in the office and you scream, Fred, break room, 1 HP. Why is Fred 1 HP? Honestly, bro, perf review is probably due that evening.